Okay, by the end of the video, we'll get an answer to that question. But before that, let's look at how we ended up here. So recently, a new trend has emerged. I'm sure that you must have also tried it out. You just need to upload a selfie of your own and you can create yourself in all the different avatars possible. A Vogue model, you holding yourself as a kid, you as a superhero, and much more. In 2024, 34 million images per day were generated across all the text-to-image generation AI. And in India, 130 million users generated over 700 million images in ChatGPT. And that is a lot of data. Okay, let's say that I upload my image and ask ChatGPT to convert me into a Vogue model. Let's see what it does. So I send the prompt. Both my prompt and image are encrypted. Think of it like locking your message in a box with a special key. Only the sender and the receiver have the key and can read your message. In this case, we are the sender and the OpenAI server is the receiver. The box is sent over a secure network, basically a safe highway for the box. This highway is protected from hackers or unwanted people trying to get access. This information box then enters the OpenAI's system and is broken down into smaller pieces that makes it easier for the server to understand. Computers or AI don't see the pictures the way we do, they just understand the numbers. So the image is broken down into millions of pixels or tiny boxes. Each box or pixel has an information about the image, the color, and the brightness. Then these pixels are turned into numbers for the safety check. An automated filter runs through the image to check for content that is not allowed, like nudity, graphic violence, and other such things. And if it is found to have such content, then the request is blocked. तेरा अलार्म बज रहा है क्या? नहीं. तो? छोड़. Okay, so कहाँ पे थे हम? Okay, let's get back to our picture. Since the picture passes the filter, we'll get to the next steps. Then the text and the image is combined into a structured input that the model can understand and is sent to the AI model for further processing, like GPT-4 or DALL-E 3. Now this is like choosing which expert brain you want to use to do a function. Like for example, if you just want your GPT to analyze the image for you, then it will use a model like GPT 4.0. But if you want it to generate an image, then it will be using a model like DALL-E 3. Now once it is inside the model, it does not generate a new image pixel by pixel. Rather, it imagines how the transformed picture would look like using complex mathematical functions. It involves the model finding correlations. For example, to create my image as a Vogue model, the face and the facial structure should be preserved, but the background and the clothes will be changed to match the Vogue look. And after the image is generated, there is one more safety check. The generated image is again scanned for content that is not allowed, like offensive symbols or misuse of the policy. Finally, it is formatted and the file is sent back to your device. From what I understand is that the image that is generated does not simply go to the web to find assets and paste it to your picture. It actually imagines the image based on the prompt and it refers to the millions of data that it has been trained on. After generating the image, your photos are still stored on the server. Basically, how AI works is it trains on a lot of data. Think of it as a small child. The more data and information it gets, the more efficient it becomes. So our data, photos, and information are used to improve the AIs. But is it even legal to use our data for training purposes? Well, you have already given consent for that. Yes. Okay, so I pulled out the terms and conditions from the 5 most popularly used AIs, and every single one of them contains a different variation of this one clause, which is you grant us a non-exclusive worldwide royalty-free license to use, reproduce, modify, publish, or distribute your content for any purpose. Did you get the keywords? Modify and any purpose. And these are the permissions that you have already given. This means your photos and data can be remixed for marketing or promos, used for model training, or even in deep fake demos. And all of this without needing any additional consent from you. Thankfully for me, this was a dream. But how can you prevent this? Whenever you sign up for any new AI, read the fine print. I know. This is boring, but trust me, these terms and conditions hide one of the biggest traps. Search the privacy policy for keywords like perpetual, irrevocable, royalty-free, or sub-license. If you spot these, then that is a red flag, and read those parts very carefully. And by default, these terms are already ticked for you. So you need to uncheck them before you start using any AI. Do not give your real phone number or name or any other personal sensitive information that might cause you trouble if leaked. I would recommend not to use your pictures for whatever reason you're uploading them, or even if you decide to do so, you can use the temporary chat feature in ChatGPT. As the temporary chat gets deleted after 30 days, and this data is not used to improve or train the AI models. And always remember, if the product looks too good to be free, then probably you are the product.